Welcome to another edition of the It's Wrestling Report. Alongside reporters Quad and Ryan. I'm your host Jamie. In this edition, the IWR are going to do our 2011 TNA Turning Point preview coming this Sunday on pay-per-view. Going to run down the card for you. First matchup, we have the Knockouts title on the line. Champion Velvet Sky goes up against Gail Kim. Seeing Gail Kim return a couple weeks ago on Impact. So great to see Gail Kim, one of my favorite women's wrestlers in the business today. Just so amazingly talented and so amazingly underrated. And getting in there, winning the tag titles, coming in heel and winning the tag titles with Madison Rayne, now going into this knockout style match with Velvet Sky. Just seeing Velvet Sky get the championship of Bound for Glory, I don't think they need to drop it off her right here. I don't really know how they're going to have Velvet win against Gail clean, because that'll be kind of weird to see that whole, those are just different, just polar opposites there when it comes to, you know, in-ring ability and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how they get around it, but I'm going to say Velvet Sky retains the Knockouts title.
Okay. Gail return. When was the last time Gail was in a Knockout Women's Divas title match?
Probably, what, 08?
There you go. TNA is actually doing one positive thing with Gail Kim and using her properly. I actually see Gail winning this, just coming in and just winning all the titles and just saying, I'm the best, and here I am.
It's what should happen.
You know, I would agree with him with this. I actually think this is just going to be a just big FU to WWE, honestly. I think TNA is just going to be like, what's up, bitches? I'm going to throw the titles, 2 of them on Gail Kim. Let her run with it. I don't know, maybe have him feud with Velvet. But I'm going to go with Gail winning. You know, with the way TNA is going right now, you really have no idea what's going on. I'm going to say Gail wins.
That'd be one thing TNA is doing right now if they end up doing that, seeing Gail Kim with all the titles. Great stuff. Next matchup, we have the undefeated Crimson going up against Matt Morgan. Been looking like we've probably been seeing this match coming down the road for a while now. These two guys that seem to match up style-wise, but really kind of in difference in ability-wise. And Crimson a little bit more talented than Matt Morgan is. Matt Morgan seems to really be underachieving to the things that he's done in TNA. Really hasn't lived up to what his potential really could be. But seeing this match with Crimson and Matt Morgan, I really don't see Matt Morgan ending this streak, whatever you want to call it, with Crimson. You know, this could be some good stuff, but really, you know, probably just the big man type thing. But I'm going to go with Crimson keeping a streak going and winning this matchup.
I agree with Jay, man. Crimson winning this. I was going to say Matt Morgan win this just because all that family stuff going on, but I just, Crimson's undefeated, so I guess I have to let one thing keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Crimson as well. It's kind of just a battle. We've talked about this before. Just a battle of just two creative wrestlers. Just two guys you would just create on SmackDown versus Raw or WWE, whatever it is now. It literally is what it is. You know, both guys have talent in certain areas. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, this is interesting to see where they're going to run with this. I'm going to go with Crimson winning here. There's no reason for him to lose.
Next matchup, we have a 6-person tag match for the TNA tag titles. Featuring champions Mexican America and Sarita versus Ink and Toxin, bringing Toxin in with Ink, the kind of, you know, the punk rock kind of thing, whatever they're going with there, and then throwing Sarita in this kind of interesting, making a 6-man just for the tag titles.
Six
person for the tag titles. We've seen TNA do these kind of stupid kind of things with this, you know, the title situations before, but I'm going to actually go with Ink, getting the tag titles here. Ever since Mexican America won the tag titles, they've done nothing. They've just been dull. They really haven't delivered with anything real, you know, in-ring quality or anything like that. The whole sort of gang warfare is interesting, but really nothing really building off of this too much here. But I'm going to go with Ink, the new tag champions.
I see Mexican America retain. I just see them just continue feuding with Ink, because there's really not that many tag teams in TNA. So, unless we get,
Established. This is about it.
Yeah, pretty much
right now,
established. Yeah. And
beer money's done. So,
yeah, there's really not much in there. So Mexican America retain.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Sarita.
It's her girl.
It's his girl.
He's not a her. I'm sorry, Ryan.
It's okay, buddy.
I forgot to say the new hat. Look at that. Is that not spiffy? What are we calling that again?
Smooth and heavy.
That would come from only the mind of Ryan.
But yeah, I can't wait to see Sarita. That's about it.
Let's see, you know.
Well.
You want to pick?
Ink.
Okay.
But I want to see Sarita. That's about it.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't have a mask.
She'll have a mask on, so she'll hate that. That's the only problem about that. Moving on now to the triple threat match for the X Division Championship. We have champion Austin Aries versus Jesse Sorensen and Kid Cash. With Jesse Sorensen defeating Austin Aries on Impact, which was interesting to see, building him up, you know, kind of the new face, or the new star now in the X Division, with Kid Cash thrown in there, you know, the veteran guy. I would have liked to see this be Kendrick, even though Kendrick has had his opportunities. So I think throwing a triple threat in here, they could have made it a 4-way too. Really, the kind of things they'll just throw out there with a bunch of guys. But I'm going to continue with Austin Aries as the X Division champion. I think it makes a lot of sense. He's something that really is just a real bright spot on TNA right now, just performing amazing to his capabilities and over all the time. And like we said, for the longest time, once he gets the X Division Championship and starts controlling this X Division, it's going to go back to the prominence that we can only hope that it was in the past, and hopefully adding more guys in once the guys like Saban and Shelley start to get back from injuries and that. So that should be some great stuff in the X Division going into the future. Austin Aries still the X Division champion.
Samoa Joe, I see him winning this.
He's not in the match. Sorry. Amazing Red's not either. He's not with the company. I'm sorry.
This is this terrible pay-per-view, guys.
This could be a good match. Come on now, Quaddy.
But where's Samoa Joe? Amazing Red's not there.
He'll be on a PWG card.
There we go.
That's perfect.
All right. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is a past, present, future kind of triple threat here with these guys. Aries being the present, Sorensen being the future, and Kid Cash being extremely past.
Where's Samoa Joe at in there?
Samoa Joe's not in the match.
Try to confuse you guys.
I know it's on the
It's
shirt.
really BS that he's not on this card.
It is.
It's true.
He said he was going to sodomize Sting if he didn't get a championship match.
Joe's going to kill you. Joe's going to kill
Not
you.
technically just a championship match, just a match in general. Or just being seen.
I really don't think sodomize is a good word.
Yeah, this isn't Penn
Just
State.
moving on. Is that too soon?
Is it too soon?
Is it? I don't know about that. Who you thinking?
I'm going to go with Austin Aries retaining.
That's just
Smart
that's
move.
just cold. That's just like
It ain't my fault. I didn't do it.
That's true. Moving on now to the no
just don't
disqualification
drop the
match.
soap at Penn State. That's
Oh
all I
god,
gotta say.
that is. God, we don't know about that. That is terrible. Moving on now to the no disqualification match between the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels and Rob Van Dam. This is interesting. I'm going to throw this feud in here. It looked like they were going to continue with Daniels and AJ until they did the whole craziness with the World Championship and all they did there. But now moving on to Daniels and RVD, this could be some pretty good stuff here. These guys are veteran guys that could go in there and really put on a great match, and I hope that they can here. I'm actually going to go with Christopher Daniels getting the win here. I'm thinking that they're actually going to start building up on Daniels now, and finally what they should have done for this longest time now, and start to build up with Daniels as a heel and start to get him some incredible wins here. So I have the Fallen Angel getting the win in this matchup.
I agree with Jim, man. They're actually finally going to push Christopher Daniels to where he belongs in a title match and not facing the pot-smoking kid. I'm not even going to do it because I just feel naughty doing it.
Naughty!
So I picked Christopher Daniels.
I'm going to go with the...
You guys miss me, don't you? I know.
So much.
It's been a while since Quaddy's been back.
He's feeling pumped up for this.
He's feeling good. I'm going to go with Christopher Daniels as the win here. Like I said, I do believe exactly what they're saying. Maybe get a push here with him. I hope they do. Both guys are really past with the, their main event prime, but I think Daniels deserves that push over Rob Van Dam, really. So this could be really good here and see what's going to happen with this. So I'm going to go Christopher Daniels.
Next matchup, we have Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy with the kind of interesting feud here with the stable of the guy who is the founder of TNA versus the guy who really just crapped all over what TNA was at the time back at Victory Road with everything that went on there, and Jeff, with all the problems he's had, and really bringing it to the forefront in this storyline and bringing everything that out of Jeff Hardy's past and everything that's gone on this past year out there for everyone to see with this not only with him bringing back his return but also with this feud. But it seems like he's really starting to get on a roll here. He has stayed straight and narrow for the time being that he's been here for about a month or so. But I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy getting the win here. I'm assuming they'll probably build him back up now because they really want to push Jeff Hardy because, that's what TNA will always do. They'll put the guy that is the established guy that they used to use back in WWE, and now they want to get that star back to where he was and kind of just hopefully they can filter out everything that happened in the past and he can start to get to the old Jeff Hardy, that one we always love to see, that is just a phenomenal athlete and really could go out there and perform and just is not an idiot like he has been lately. But I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy moving on and maybe going for a push, hopefully not to the World Championship, but moving on to the future.
Okay, you said Jeff Hardy was clean for how long?
Yeah, for this time period, that's been about a month. Good job, Jeff.
Nobody fucking cares about you. Go the fuck away, Jeff Jarrett winning this.
I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy winning this. I at one time or another, don't look at me like that. I don't like Jeff Hardy. I just picked him to win the match.
I'm upset with you. I'm going to start looking at you now.
I don't like me.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
picked him
Neither
too.
of us like him. We're just picking him because that's what TNA is going to do.
Yeah.
They're stupid.
Okay, at one time or another, Jeff Hardy was almost popularity level to a John Cena in WWE. That's what TNA is trying to capture with Jeff Hardy here, and you get to do this redemption angle with Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
And after this whole thing with Jeff Jarrett, he's going to go right back into the main event, and it's just where he's going to be. As long as he's drug-free, that's the big key with TNA. Drug-free, got to keep your man drug-free. We could still see some pretty decent stuff. Don't hit me. I don't deserve it. I'm just picking the winner. All right.
Kick you in the face.
Oh, God. Moving on now to the main event here for the TNA World Championship between champion Bobby Roode and the phenomenal AJ Styles. Man, if AJ's ankle is healthy enough to be in this match, this is going to be some really good stuff. With Bobby returning heel, winning the championship against James Storm, all the craziness that ensued over the past couple weeks on Impact with all the title changes, all this and that. Finally getting to a pay-per-view, and we'll see where this goes up to. But hopefully AJ can be healthy in this matchup, because I'm telling you right now, people, if AJ Styles is in your main event, you ain't going to have a reason to complain about TNA, because for that 20, 25-minute period, you're going to have some greatness. And in there with Bobby Roode, who's just an amazing up-and-coming, not really up-and-coming, but finally there, getting to his prime now with Bobby Roode as a world champion, like it should have been after Bound for Glory, with all the craziness going on there, and screwing over James Storm, making him look like just a tool and all this kind of crap. So, but I'm going to go with Bobby Roode retaining the championship here. It'd be amazing to see AJ win, of course, knowing me, but I'm going to go with Bobby Roode, and this should be a pretty good match, hopefully, if AJ's healthy enough.
AJ Styles was 100%. I'd pick AJ, but the way his ankle was looking in the pictures he tweeted out, I have to pick Bobby Roode.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bobby Roode retaining here. Like, J-Man said, if AJ is healthy enough to run with this is going to be definitely the match of the night. This is going to be the match you want to see. As of right now, it's what it is. If it's he's not healthy enough,
Probably
James Storm is not on the card. They may do a Smojo. We'll throw Smojo on. He would mark like a baby if that happened.
Amazing, wouldn't it?
I may run down the road streaking.
We don't need that.
We don't need that. But that would be interesting to see. But like I said, if this happens, this will be a lot of fun. This will be great. And if it doesn't, there's definitely some guys we can fill in there, and this will be still a good match. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, Abyss isn't on the card.
We don't need that.
Just
stick with Storm.
Storm's fine.
Okay, that will now wrap up 2011 TNA Turning Point preview for my partners Quad and Ryan. I'm your host J-Man. Be sure to check out our instant review after the pay-per-view Sunday. Thank you for watching another edition of the Instant Wrestling Report, your source for professional wrestling news, information, opinions, instantly.
Jeff Hardy, really? Serious?